So here's just an example of the growth that you can do. Now, if you look at the green, that's the regular way. The green and the blue is the regular way that businesses usually function, and that is cash in, cash out. Well, if you look at the green is the income that's coming in. So we just did it on a small scale for just like a solopreneur, a handyman or something that's really small. And if you look, the taxation expands as the currency expands. But notice what happens with the asset or the contract, what's remaining in the contract. And as you're building those contracts and it's earning interest, it expands at a much faster rate. And if you notice, it doesn't change the growth of the taxation. The reason why is because it's not sitting in a currency that the government sees as currency. It's your own currency. And until you exchange it, as long as you're doing cash basis, you're able to grow your wealth at a much faster rate. It's kind of like this. If you had $10 million and let's say from that $10 million, you had $10,000 a month in passive income coming in. Let's say that you're expensing out in your business $10,000. It's covering your property, it's covering your cars and utilities and whatever. So you're expensing it out and you show that you're not making any money. What if you were to go out and get another 10 million in contracts? Now you have $20,000 coming in a month, and that means that 10 of it is going to be taxed. Well, you have two options, and this is what the wealthy do. The first option is increase your expenses. Your business expenses, you start using them for whatever you legitimately can. Sometimes, the wealthy use it for vacations or other things that they're able to do as tax write-offs. So they'll try and expense out as much as they can and still be able to have, use it as a way to have a more luxurious life. Now, at the same time, if you don't want to do that, you could go back to your contracts and say, you know what, I'm going to knock everybody's payments by 50% and knock it back down to $10,000 a month. Well, now you have $20 million. You just doubled your income, but yet you're still not paying anything in taxes. So it's kind of how the wealthy look at money. It's all a game of who owes who. So I know this is a lot of information. And I love this stuff because I really want you to understand it, and I want you to be able to move forward with it, because this is where wealth is really created. And if you notice, it's not, hey, learn real estate. It's not, hey, you can start learning how to market on television or sell stuff on Amazon. No, it's using what you already know how to do, using the business that you already understand to be able to become wealthy and financially free, using the same principles as the wealth. That's why, someone can become a multimillionaire off of sippy cups, and another person can become a multimillionaire off of building houses. Doesn't matter the vehicle, it's what you do with your money or your currency.